10 epic NFL face scans added to Madden 24 via the October update. Madden 24 is leaning into more realism, adding more accurate player likeness updates into the game. Here are the newly added player likeness update face scans. Let's kick this thing off with Baker Mayfield for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he has an update. Baker Mayfield has an updated beard, he has an updated facial hair as far as his likeness update, and he is touched up as far as his face scans. Now let's check Baker Mayfield out right here on the screen. As you can see, Baker Mayfield with the facial hair, but like this looks a lot better. And one thing I do like about EA Sports right now and the Madden team and the art team is that things are starting to look a lot more realistic than they did before in previous Madden games in the new gen realm. So with that being said, check out Baker Mayfield, has his headband on, and the face just looks great. And if we take it and just go back, the drip factor, yeah, it's on point. The drip is always there, you know what I'm saying? He's always doing his thing, but let's go ahead and go up close again. Let me know in the comment section below what you rate this Baker Mayfield. Do you feel like it's one of the better looking Baker Mayfields in Madden? Or yeah, is it not? Is it something? Like, let me know in the comment section below. I think it's dope. Let's go to the next player that was updated in the Madden October update. Now we have Paris Johnson Jr. updated in Madden NFL 24 via the October title update. And yeah, this looks great. This player card is cool, but let's go into the editor player suite and check him out and see what he's looking like. Now we have Paris Johnson Jr. in the editor player suite in Madden NFL 24, and check him out. I do like the way that the skin texture is popping with the face paint, bro. And if we pull back and look at the drip factor, it does not look bad at all, but we'll go ahead and go back up close and personal to his face and check out the face scan. The face scan is, yeah, it's good. Yeah, all this is great. All this is looking realistic. Go from behind. You know, I like to look at everything, attention to detail when it comes to these player likeness updates, because having these things look real in the game really matter to people. It really matters to like the consumer and the customer that's paying the money. And shout out to EA and the art team for getting this right. But I only see this going up from here. I only see it going up. At some point it's going to be even more realistic, and I just don't know how that's going to be, but this looks great to me. The drip factor, yeah, I ain't going to give it a rating right now, but y'all let me know in the comment section below if this looks like him or if you're a fan of him. Let's get to the next player. The Washington Commanders strong safety Kamren was updated and has a face scan in Madden NFL via the October update. His hair is not long and all locked up like the player profile pic, but he is here and he has the updated fade. The face scan looks great. The eye color, everything is on point. Now let's go into the editor player suite and take a look at Kamren. Now we're up close and personal looking at Kamren, and yeah, this looks amazing. I'm gonna always look at the face close up in the editor player suite to make sure that this player is on point, and it looks great. And EA did a great job with this, bruh. No cap. This looks good. Shout out to EA and the art team for this one as well. Yeah, we can only get better and better, and we're probably gonna get some more in the next title update. And I do love going over the player likeness update. So if you do like going over this stuff and you do like to know who's updated with the latest and greatest updates in Madden, 2K, all the other games, let me know. And hey, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section, let me know. Welcome to the gang, bro, if you subscribe. Anywho, Kamren, let's go back and look at the drip factor though. So check it out right here. Check out these vapors on his feet. The head ratio and everything on the body looks amazing. Shout out to Madden for this, bro. EA doing their thing with this. And yeah, I'm down for it. I'm digging it. Let's get to the next player though. This is Tyreek Hill, the cheetah, and his face scan was updated, was cleaned up with a brand new hairstyle. He used to have the shaved, faded hair, but now he has this new hairstyle. This is his player card. But let's go ahead and go into the editor player suite and check him out up close and personal. Now we're in the editor player suite, and look at Tyreek, man. Look at Cheetah. Cheetah looks like himself, and of course he needs to if he's around EA, and he's around so much that you gotta be able to scan him and update him normally, like all the time. You gotta do that thing. But check it out, this looks great. I do like the face scan. I do like that they have jewelry. They added jewelry in the Madden where you can actually see them wear in the game. So shout out to them for that authenticity. The nose ring, the ring with the cross, you know what I'm saying? The hoop earring, the cross hanging off. Drip factor, let's pull back. This is him. So if you look at the shoes, the sneakers and everything matches up. Hand warmer, yeah. This is cheetah to cheetah. This is, don't get no realer than this cheetah right here, fam. So we go up close. Drip factor, I'm gonna give this dude a 10. I'm giving him a 10. I feel like his hair could have been locked, but maybe this is EA's version of locks. I don't know right now. Maybe it'll change up the road, but I still get this a 10. This looks great, especially with the face scan like cleaned up, especially with the hairstyle like added. And they didn't even tell us they did it in the patch notes, but shout out to EA for that and the art team. Let's get to the next player though. The young guy, Nolan Smith Jr. for the Philadelphia Eagles, was updated in the Madden October title update. Now we're going to take a look at the player card and look at the actual whole player likeness with the body, head, etc. And this does fit. This does look like Nolan Smith. This fits, and I'm down with it. But let's go to that editor player suite and look, see what the close-up's like. The close-up of Nolan Smith Jr. in Madden, bruh. This looks great. Now, if you go ahead and turn him to the side, you do see that the face scan did pick up his actual pock marks, his shaving bumps, etc. with the pores, and it does look realistic. I do like the eye color. One thing I like about Madden and what Madden does when it comes to scans and getting things right is the actual pupil, the iris, the color of how the eyes really are in real life. Now, I really dig this. Shout out to EA for that, but let's go ahead and turn him on the side. Yeah, of course. I mean, the skin texture, the tones, the hair. We're not going to even talk about the hair and how great the hair is in Madden 2 as well with this new technology. If we pull back in the drip factor, check out the drip factor right here, man. The drip rating. Yeah, yep, this looks good. This looks great. And I'm pretty sure we're going to probably get more updates coming soon when it comes to accessories and stuff like that, because in this patch, a lot of shoes didn't make it into this patch and a lot of things were kind of messed up and bugged, but I'm got a feeling EA is going to fix that. But let me know in the comment section below if you like this right here. What do you rate Nolan Smith Jr. for the Eagles if you're an Eagles fan? Anywho, let's get to the next player though. Surprisingly, we didn't get Jaylen Carter in the last update, but he was on the actual title update notes. But we have him here in the October title update notes. And as you can see on my screen, Jaylen Carter has been added to Madden NFL, and he was not on the patch notes for this month. It was just something that they did because they needed to add him from last month. So with that being said, check him out right here. Looks good player card as far as the full frame, the full body, and it goes from head all the way with the equipment and pads. It looks dope, looks fire. So let's go ahead and go to edit the player suite and check him out and see what he looks like. Now we have that close up of Jaylen Carter in the edit the player suite. And as you can see, I went to the side just to look at the jewelry. You know I gotta see the jewelry, and they actually had the diamond studs in this here, and they are gold too. One thing about EA, they're gonna add that drip, bro. Think about it. Pull back for the drip factor, and as you can see, it's just like them. Like I said, I can't give it a rating, but I will let you guys rate it and tell me if you think this is what it is. Let's go ahead and go back up close to Jaylen Carter and look at the face, the front profile of the face, the shape of the face, the skin texture, the skin tone, the hairstyle, bro. Everything is on point with it. Go to the side, you see the beard, you see marks. The cameras and the face scan rigs really seriously pick up everything. So this can't just keep doing nothing but getting better over time. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the next player. Brock Purdy added to Madden NFL via the October title update, and you can see he's in the game. I don't know if this was a face scan, or if it was art. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm gonna reach out to somebody at EA and find out, but I do know that he is in the game. Let's go ahead and go get the close up and look and edit the player so we can see that close up view of Brock Purdy. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel about that. Let's do that. We have our close-up of Brock Purdy right here in Madden NFL 24, and let me know what you think about this. How do you feel about this version of Brock Purdy? I feel like it could literally have a little touch-up. Maybe the face shape may be a little off a little bit, but I mean, it looks like Brock Purdy to me. I feel like his face could be smaller though, like in the front, but I do like it, and I am happy that he is in Madden NFL finally, because it took a while to get him in. Last year, he had a great year, and he's just really evolving into his game, and having him in the game is like everything, because you gotta have Brock Purdy if you got an NFL video game. You gotta get him in because he's the guy. And if you look at it, the drip factor, of course, on point. Everything's looking great. So shout out to the equipment guy over there at Madden that works on this. So shout out to the art team that works on this. Let's go back up close one more time just to get another look at Brock Purdy. Of course, the skin tone, the texture, the eye color, all that stuff is going to be good, right? It's just stuff is just going to be great. But with that being said, we're good. Brock Purdy in Madden via the title update. Let's go to the next player. We got another guy added to Madden, David Ajabo for the Baltimore Ravens, the left outside linebacker. He is in the building, and this player card here is pretty dope. If you look at the actual whole build of this guy, looks great. Face scan looks great. One thing I like about him is he has the do-rag on with the locks hanging out the back. But let's go to the edit the player suite to see what those locks look like. Here we go, up close and personal, David Ajabo in the edit the player suite right here, as you can see. Let's go ahead and turn to the back. Like I said, he has the actual do-rag, and then you have the hair hanging out of it. So if I go back up close to it, you see that David Ajabo has his hair hanging out, the locks hanging out the back, which is dope, how they have him in a ponytail hanging out. And I think it's real. As far as the face scan, everything seems to be accurate and dead on when it comes to him, as far as the bag on his eyes, from everything. If you go from a side profile, you see the facial hair, and if you pull back and see the facial hair, and if you go close and see the facial hair, it looks good from far and close in Madden NFL 24. Now on the field, I think this would be great and play out wonderful on the field in the gameplay situation. 9 times out of 10 these guys are in helmets, but you want to have the face to be accurate in that helmet, especially when you get those instant replays go up close, or you're making what you got to make if you're a creator. Plus you just want the authenticity and realism in Madden NFL 24. Let's go to the next player though. Now, the patch note said that Alex Highsmith was added this patch, but he was added in the last patch or the last title update in Madden NFL 24. So here's Alex Highsmith. His face scan was there. If you check out my old video, I'll leave it up there. You'll see what scans and what updates were added last month. But let's just go ahead and go over it one more time due to it being in the October title update notes. Here is Alex Highsmith, face on point, had a pretty good game too last Sunday. And I mean, you know, you just got to give props to where props due. His scan looks great. Here's the close-up of this guy, Alex Highsmith, and I mean, this is spot dead on. Like, this is a 10 out of a 10. If I was rating this from a face scan standpoint, from a 1 to 10 rating scale, this is a 10 right here. Let's go ahead and go to the side. Freckles, facial hair, stubble, everything coming in. Like, even the actual head rag, like the actual headband or whatever you want to call it, is there. If we pull it back, drip factor's on point, as you can see. Looks great. I mean, this is just what it is, bro. You just can't run from greatness. This is great. EA did a great job. And it seems like the scanner rig is really picking this stuff up to the point where it is getting super realistic. So let's just go to the next player and see who's next, because this is amazing. We even have the future of the NFL, John Meechie III, the wide receiver for the Texans that was added via the title update this month for Madden 24. As you can see on my screen, you see this guy, you see the whole body, you see the hair, everything is there. This is a future wide receiver that we're gonna have to see for years in the NFL. So Madden did it right. They did a good job at it, right? So let's go ahead and go into the editor player suite and let's check him out too as well. Now we get the infamous close-up in the editor player suite of this guy, Meechie III, and look at the face scan, fam. Like, it's just like realistic, on point, to the point where you cannot complain or make any complaints about it. Oh, this one's off or this one's on. No, this one is really good. This one is almost perfect. This is another 10 out of 10 for me, bro. Like, this mug is good. Let's go ahead and look at the hair. Has his little, you know, head scully band, whatever you want to call that on, and then he has the actual locks hanging and the hair technology. We're not going to even pop up the hair technology that EA brought into Madden. I have been playing a lot of Madden lately too as well, and due to the realism of likeness updates and good gameplay, to me, in my opinion, this is right here is going to keep me going. Let's pull him back for the drip factor though. All right, look at this right here, drip factor grade. I'm gonna give him a 10 because this is just what it is. I ain't gave no grade the whole video. So with that being said, let's get to the next player. We have another receiver added to Madden via the October title update, which is Jordan Addison. And Jordan Addison is a realistic looking receiver in Madden, bro. Check out the whole look of this guy. If you look at him in the pads with the face, everything crazy. How the hair is actually beaming on top of the head, and you can see like the curls in his head. But let's go to the editor player suite. You know what we gotta do there. Up close and personal to my dude Jordan Addison for the Vikings in Madden NFL 24 via the October title update. Looks great. I mean, this just, it doesn't get any better than this, I don't think. Like, let me know in the comment section below what you think and how do you feel. Do you really feel that these face scans really are what they are supposed to be if you're an NFL fan, or if you're just a fan of player likeness updates, or if you're a fan of Madden, the video game? I think this is dope. Pull back for the drip factor. This is what I like to see in Madden NFL 24. Oh my gosh, let's go ahead and go back up close. The close up to this guy, this is phenomenal. So basically, guys, if you want to keep up with the latest and greatest updates, with authenticity updates, gameplay updates, etc., subscribe to the channel if you're interested, man. I worked hard on this stuff, and also don't forget to hit that like button to help us in the YouTube algorithm to continue to start growing the channel. We need to really pump it up, pump it out. And I'm gonna come back with Madden NFL uniform updates, and I got 2K updates. I got all types of stuff that's on the way with gameplay, etc., guys. So with that being said, leave a comment below. Let me know who your favorite player was in Madden 24 October title update. Who got the best likeness?